哎，你做咩啊？
唔好意思，老友，係時候行啦。
It's quiet out there. I'm not even gonna attempt to fight until I get a gun.
2 test subjects have escaped from their quarters. They must not leave the facility. Permission to use firearms has been granted. Repeat. 2 test subjects have escaped from their quarters. They must not leave the facility. Permission to use firearms has been granted.
Jake, you're still alive.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Resident Evil 6. So we continue where we left off in the last video. If you remember in the last video, we were captured by Ostenik and Ada, who reveals to Jake that the reason why his blood is so special is because he is the son of Albert Wesker. Given Jake's reaction, it's obvious that his mom never told him that Albert Wesker was his father. She probably did tell him that he was a scientist or a soldier in America, but she went home and found out that she was pregnant after they had broken up. Given that we know Wesker was an intelligence officer in the military and in Umbrella, there's a chance that he probably didn't really tell her too much about himself, just like the base facts, like my name's Albert Wesker, I'm a military soldier, I'm just stationed here for like a couple of years or something, because usually it's like either a couple of months to a year or two that soldiers are stationed at each base before they're moved to different areas. And this was probably prior to him being assigned at Raccoon City as a Stardust captain. So they probably broke up shortly before he left to go to Raccoon City. There's a report on Jake that you could find. I don't remember where exactly, but it kind of details a little bit about him, that he was a mercenary, he worked in various places, and that they took a little bit of his DNA and found that it matched Albert Wesker's DNA, so that Jake really is Albert Wesker's son, and it's not a rumor. So here's my theory. I think Wesker knew that he had a kid and had pulled some strings to basically get information on Jake and his mother. which is where these rumors came from. Those information brokers were just like, hey, did you know that Wesker may have a kid? He seems to be surveying this lady and her son a whole lot. So either this kid is like a genetic experiment or that's Wesker's kid. And I think that's where those rumors came from. And I think that at some point, Wesker probably would have kidnapped Jake to experiment on and just basically like go like, you're special like me. You are immune to viruses and all this other stuff, and kind of bring Jake into the fold of being like a mercenary under his like guidance without revealing that he's his father probably until much later. But the events of Resident Evil 5 kind of like dampened that when he killed Spencer and then had to go into hiding with Jill and went to Africa. So I think that kind of put a cap on those plans. But just imagine if he had done that.
Lucky me. I hope that was Jake. Jake! Where are we?
China.
Obviously, but where? Why?
Don't know, don't care. No, I am done being their guinea pig.
What did they do to you?
Plenty. He said something about using my antibody to enhance the C virus.
Oh no. What else did they say?
You know anything about an Albert Wesker?
What?
Take that as a yes. We talked about him. A lot. I guess he had an antibody that could fight off any virus. Apparently, he abused his gift. Took it for granted. And then ended up turning himself into some kind of monster. You know, I thought dear old Dad was just a deadbeat who skipped out on us. No. He was actually a freaking nut job who almost destroyed the world.
Your father's actions have nothing to do with you.
Yeah, but his blood does. It's the whole reason why we're even here. I mean, come on. You really think that crazy doesn't run in the family? That nothing of who my father was didn't somehow get passed on down to me? You of all people should know that's true. I'm just saying. The man that I am, the things that I've done, at least it all makes a little bit more sense now. What?
You can blame your father all you want, but at some point, you have to take responsibility for your own actions. I have to let my superiors know I'm okay. But first, we need a way to contact them.
So, here's some advice for this section. As you go through it, you're going to notice that there are enemies that are dropping medallions. You need 8 of those to unlock a door that will lead into like a surveillance area. But in the back of that same area that you put the medallions, where there's a giant kind of Buddha statue sitting in the middle, right behind it is a gated off section that has a weapon that you can actually get. You need 16 medallions in total in order to unlock the gate to get the weapon, but the game will kind of soft lock you a little bit if you put 8 medallions into the Buddha statue. What I mean is that once you put in the first 8 medallions, the game will basically hit its internal checkpoint and be like, they put in 8, this door is open, they need to go through, start the cutscene, and then when they finish the cutscene, we're in another part of the game. Basically, another part of the game has loaded in, and now it's time for them to move on. So I would hold off on putting anything into the Buddha statue unless you collect everything, and then putting it in, and that way the gates will open, the door will open, and then you can get the weapon from behind the gate. You don't need it. You don't need it. It will probably pop up somewhere else in the game, but I wanted it, so I spent the 45 minutes running around the stage collecting medallions so that I could transition into me putting in all of them and get the weapon for you guys. So you're welcome.
Some kind of medallion.
I'll tell you this. It took a lot of money to build something this big.
No kidding. I never saw anything outside the one crappy room they had me in. I can't read this. I think I need to fit something in there. Jake could probably read this. All we have to do now is find the rest of them.
So, what they have you doing for the past 6 months?
You name it. They were trying to research the virus I'm carrying. It was the same thing I went through after Raccoon City. It was just as shitty the second time.
Jeez. I'm sorry. I'm on it.
Jake!
I'm on it. What is this?
Data from your experiments. Here we go.
Hello.
It's all right here.
Why don't you call your boss?
It's me, Sherry Birkin. Yes, he's okay. We were detained at a facility in China. Really? All right. I'll send you our exact coordinates. They're already here in China. It's over. We're saved.
Oh, hallelujah. So you ready?
Done. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Let's go. These guys aren't much for conversation.
Good. I was sick of this place anyway.
You kidding me?
Oh crap! Run!
Okay. Hey. Come on. Jesus Christ!
It feels like for Jake and Sherry's scenario that every chapter we're being chased by something gigantic that we can't stop with the current weapons that we have. Like, the first two chapters, it was authentic, and this chapter, it's a giant tank. So, it's crazy that it happened 3 times, but whatever.
I'm on it.
Hey!
I know what I'm doing.
Come on, enough already! Leave the game, man!
How do I get over there? I'd swing off that statue if I got it to the right angle. That works. Let's try it again.
I hope you break your...
Come on, just a little more.
We're getting close to the end of the video, so I wanted to go ahead and say my goodbyes now, so thank you so much for joining us. This video is a little bit shorter than the last two, but that's okay. We ended it on a good note, and in the next video, we are going to continue our escape from the organization that kidnapped us. Also, find out why did they bring us to China. So that being said, again, thank you so much for joining us, and I will see you in the next one. You have a great day. Bye.